Thankfully, it's not too heavy. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Well, it was good. Hello, my name is Andrew Goymer. So today we have a Brendan Small Epiphone Explorer that the headstock is broken off. And we will fix it. This guitar is very cool. It's light, it has a mahogany back, it has a maple veneer, it has an ebony fretboard, and it has a mahogany neck. And binding, of course. Very cool. And it's a really cool finish. I'm going to be restoring this guitar. I'm going to be putting in new pickups, putting on a new Floyd. Of course, we're going to put on the headstock. That's going to be a great guitar. Thankfully, we have a pretty clean break, and we have plenty of surface area to glue. So the way we're going to fix this is we're going to obviously just glue the two pieces together, get it tight, glue it, clamp it, and you can see earlier it broke off here. But yeah, it's cool, and there's a little spaceship thingy. So now it's the time to glue the headstock. So I'm going to be using the Type Bond 3, you know, everything's all here, and we're just gonna get started with it. We got our clamp and our clamping blocks, and we got everything, and Zoe's having all kinds of fun running around. All right, well, let's get started. All right, well, let's give the wood glue a good shake. All right, so I'm gonna try my best not to get any glue into the truss rod route. Now we're just gonna take our time and do the best we can. Try not to put too much glue, but don't put too little glue. Take our time and work on it. I've always loved Explorers. They're amazing guitars. Remember the first one I saw was Al Pitrelli playing his Explorer, and the first one I ever played was a Cherry Explorer, and I remember it was an amazing experience. And I've been playing Explorers for years now, and on this one break it's very like little caverns, and you gotta really get the glue in there and make sure it's touching all the surfaces. Thankfully, when we put this in to the other side, it will. I'm dripping. Okay, that's too awkward to try to ram this in there. All right, so we got it all glued and clamped. The tin foil is to keep the glue from sticking to those pieces of wood. We got a really good joint. The neck is straight. And yeah, it's gonna be great. Now I'm just gonna let it sit 2 or 3 days, and then we'll start putting it together. But yeah. All right, so we finished getting the headstock glued on. That turned out really good. Next step, this route, 2 things I don't like. It just is an ugly route, and I need it to be slightly over. Well, it needs to be bigger because I am putting in Tokai 57 pickups, and they're slightly bigger than the hole they gave, and I want to use Gibson rings, so I need to make this hole slightly bigger, and I just want to clean it up. That's just unacceptable, you know, it's just not great. It's pretty good. I mean, it's nice and neat on the top, but when you get inside, you know, especially this one, it's just, you know, what's with all that. So that's what we're gonna clean up with the router. I have this StewMac pickup template on top of another template just to raise it up because of the bit. So just using double stick tape on there, you know, this is Gibson size humbucker route. It's pretty good. I like it. It's just hard to find screws that reach that long, so these are a little bit proud, but that's okay. I can kind of adjust how I route. Thankfully they're all proud equally, so they will all equally hold up the Dremel, the router as I go. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Alright, so we're gonna route now. Everything's set up, so we're just taking a little bit off, you know, the sides. And you definitely want to be wearing eye protection for this. The little bits of wood fly everywhere. Alright, yeah, so we're going to route this out. We're just going to take some off the sides, all sides and the bottom, clean it up. It's definitely a good idea to wear eye protection. You know, just take your time, be careful. You definitely want to double check your depth. Oh, looks good. Alright. Always when you are routing, turn it off and let it completely stop spinning, then lift it out. You know, you'll ruin your work. You try lifting it out, once it's spinning, you nick it, you know, you've ruined everything you just worked on. Alright, so as you can see, we are ready to wire the guitar up. We're going to be wiring these 2 connector Tokai pickups to the CTS 500K potentiometers. We have the soldering iron ready, and we have the lead core solder. So yeah. So here we have it. This is the finished product. It turned out really well, I think. I know. It's really stable. Gluing turned out perfectly. This is a good old 1996 bridge. This is the best bridge. This is better than the Floyd Rose, all the Floyd Roses I've used, so this is what I'm going to be using from now on. Whenever I put a Floyd Rose guitar, I'm going to use the Goto. These pickups are Tokai 57s. Mitch Malloy loaned these to me, so that was really good of him. This guitar was supposed to be used for the show we did. This was almost purpose built for that show, but last minute there was a change of plans from me and didn't use it. But this guitar will definitely be used in the future. It's light, pretty lightweight. It looks fantastic. 24 frets. The wiring is 2 CTS pots with, actually these are, funny enough, these are knobs that Michael Charvel gave me. Yes, Charvel, that's in the guitar player Charvel. That Michael Charvel. This guitar came with a nut that was really wide. It was an R5. I didn't like it, so I put an R3 nut on it. I had to lower it to get it playing properly, so that was dealt with, and now it plays great. And of course, I put the Goto 1996 on it. I believe it's called a 1996T. These pickups they're really responsive. They're really responsive, and they have clarity, you know? Let's see what it sounds like clean. it really shines in the pick strokes, you know? I'm just making stuff up, so just hang out with me and we'll jam a bit, you know? Well, all in all, this is a really amazing guitar. It's really good. Feels good. The neck is perfect. You know, and you don't really need more than something like this. Really. You know, I own some of the best guitars in the world, and I've played some of the best guitars in the world. And this is really high up there. This is really good, man. And just look at it. It's beautiful. It's lightweight and relatively inexpensive. You know, it's a set neck. So you got the tone. I said, joy, splendid, God's emblem, daughter of the blessed divine, drunk with flames that in the simmer we thy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much. God bless.